I bought a house today. It's actually the first house that I've ever bought that wasn't a house hack. So it wasn't a duplex that I was going to live in half and rent the other half and make a rental property after I moved out. But, so the reason I bring this up is not because I bought a house, but I was going to use a lender to buy this home that I've used multiple times. And they said, hey, Jordan, because of your income situation and because of how you make income, we can only give you 15% down on the mortgage. I was trying to do 5 initially. So after I found that out, unfortunately this was a few weeks into the process. After I found that out, I went and talked to a few other lenders. I got the, oh, we think we can do it answer from them, but it wasn't until about a week before closing. And I got news from the lender. Hey, we can do 5% down. We just need these few more things to be able to get the loan done. So it was a few days before closing before I got any certainty from the lender. And it was a big risk for me too, because I had to cancel the loan with this other lender and move it over to the lender that said they could do 5% down. The other lender had already given me a clear to close, so they'd sent all the docs to the title company. All we were doing was really waiting on closing. We were just in that waiting period. The other lender came through last minute and gave me 5% down. I had to get a few extra days, but it really wasn't a big deal. It saved me a lot of money. It was going to be 15% down versus 5% down. Again, this made me really nervous because I'd used that certain lender a few times, but I always think it's worth talking to other lenders. You're most likely you're going to get the same answer because they're packaging these certain loans together and they're selling them. So it's a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac loan. You're not going to get a hugely different answer, but how these two different lenders looked at underwriting, so that how they evaluated my income was slightly different enough that one was only able to give me 15% down, the other was able to let me do it for 5% down, which is a huge difference. I can use that money to do so many other things. I don't have to put it down on the home. I can invest that money, and that's what I like to do. So that's just my quick lesson for the week. I just had a situation where if I wouldn't have tried, I would have had to spend $35,000 more to buy this home rather than going with the lender that got me 5% down. And I would have never known if I hadn't have tried. Because again, I've used this first lender multiple times. I've bought 2 properties with them so far. They've been great all along the way, and I love using them, but just stepping out and trying to find a solution, I saved a lot of money, and you can too. So reach out to us if you need any lender recommendations, and talk to at least 3 lenders when you're going to buy a home. You don't want to just go to one. Again, they might underwrite slightly differently.